Welcome, welcome. We are live. We are live. So good to see you. We are chatting all about how to build a genuine connection between you and your potential customer with your audience. Welcome. My name is Nina Sachs. I am a digital marketer, and I'm going to share with you my 5 tips, my 5 steps that I use as I am slowly building this brand known as Captain Carter or Carter's Cruising News. It's all about our journey to using digital marketing to go cruising. So welcome. You're in the right place. If you're wanting to travel more, if you're wanting more time to travel, if you're wanting more money to travel, I have your back. I have a solution for you. It's digital marketing. You can get all the information at my website, captaincarter.travel, or in the descriptions below. And today we're going to get right into it. So let's do so with a little bit of a screen share. I'm going to share with you this. Let me see. Here we go. Let's make this a little bigger. There we go. You can see me. I can see you. And we're going to be getting to it. So in today's digital world, building genuine connections with your audience is more important than ever. But how do you make your audience feel connected to you? And so in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to be able to, what I'm going to share with you is like how to be relatable and to create that strong, authentic bond with your followers. We are going to fly through these. So if anyone has any questions, you're welcome to leave them in the comments and I will get to them at the end. So tip number 1, share your personal story. And why does this matter? Well, people connect with people, not just brands. And sharing your personal story, including the challenges, including the successes, helps your audience see the real person behind the brand. Like, who are you? Like right now, have a look at this. This is Jimmy. He's our cat. And this is what I get to do. I get to work and do digital marketing, but I get to hang out at home and have my pets around me, which is absolutely awesome and why I love it. So how do you do it? Well, I've just done that. I've just shared with you a little bit of a story why I love digital marketing and why I love to be able to work from home, because I can hang out with my pet. We've got Captain Carter, who I hear has just come back from the farm now with his dad, Craig, and they're obviously going to do their breakfast story, but I get to hang out with you guys and I get to hang out with Jimmy. And so what you want to do is you want to talk about how you started your business, why you started your business. Ours is because of our animals. We want to be able to go cruising. We want to be able to go on a holiday, and we want to be able to have adventure with Carter. The obstacles that you faced, like, well, we're stuck on a farm. This is the obstacle. We love adventure. We love movement. We love travel. And often there are 2 things that are missing when it comes to that. One is that you need a little bit more money and you need time to do those things. And what I've learned with digital marketing is that because you only work 2 hours a day, it frees up so much time. And because you're earning in dollars and foreign currency, and it's all automated, like your system is automated, it's there in place for you, it allows you to earn more income, which is very, very powerful. So what are the obstacles you faced and how you overcame them? Well, first, me was like, I don't know anything about digital marketing before I got into it. I have a few tech skills, but not many. And I really just thought that this was like for the 20-year-olds. I didn't really know what it was about. I didn't have a digital product. I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't realize that there were people out there who created amazing digital products in the e-learning industry that is the most successful in Forbes in 2024. And in 2023, it was one of the top 3 businesses opportunities to start in 2023. So this is growing. It is going to be the top grower industry in 2024. And that's what's exciting. And I realized that all I needed to do was follow a proven process. And I was able to do it. Like little me, who didn't know anything about digital marketing. I didn't even know the word digital marketing until I came across it. So you want to also make sure that you come across authentically, like that you authentically resonate with people, making them more likely to trust and engage with you. And that's what I always try to do. I try to be very real as to who I am, what we do, and what we're all about. And that's what you need to do if you want to create resonance with your potential audience and customer. So tip number two is speak their language. And this is important because using language, the language that you speak, as well as kind of like body language and different things like that, use language that your audience understands and relates to makes your message more impactful. All right, so that is key. Now, how do you do that? Well, avoid jargon. So where I can, I won't use any digital marketing concepts like automated online system. Like that is jargon, but pretty much what that means is that you get to set up a system that works automatically 24/7. And so you want to speak, if you're using jargon, you want to speak in a way that is easy for your audience to grasp and understand what you're using. I like to use casual, friendly language because that's what I'm all about. I'm also all about adventure and vibe and enjoyment. So there's like a little bit of spunk and enthusiasm. But know who your audience is. If you're going for like more professionals, then you need to, again, speak in that tone that resonates with them. If you're kind of talking about like the surfer dudes, then you're going to talk in surfer dude language. So know who your audience is and speak their language. That is key. All right, tip number 3, show empathy and understanding. Now, why is this important? Well, empathy is key. That if you love to travel, if you want to travel more, if you want to have more time to travel, you probably need more time to travel and you probably want more money to travel. And like, I know that if you're not traveling, that those are probably the key things that are of challenge to you. If they are, let me know in the comments, put a thumbs up in the comments. And if they're not, let me know what else your challenges are, because then at least that gives me something else to speak to. All right, so noticing what that pain point is. I want you to be able to have adventures, to make memories with your family, to go and do the things that you always wanted to do as a kid and be able to offer those to your kids, no matter if they're small kids, big kids, whatever their story is, if they're fur kids. I want you to be able to live life your way. And you want to offer solutions, advice, or simply show that you understand what they're going through. And that was definitely me. Like, I know what it's like not to have money to travel. I know what it's like to have the money, but maybe not necessarily have the time to travel because you're so committed and have to work because you've got those 8-hour work days. And so if it's one or the other, again, I know that a simple business solution is what you need, where you're only having to work 2 hours a day and that you can then earn a decent daily income to support you and your adventures. All right, let's move on. Tip number 4 is engage with your audience. Interact with your audience. And engagement is something that builds trust. And it shows that you value your audience inputs and opinions. And so how do you do that? Well, I just did that a moment ago in the previous tip. I said, listen, give me a thumbs up if you, or post in the comment if you relate to like not having time or not having money, if those are the 2 things that are preventing you from traveling. The other thing that you can do is respond to comments. So if you pop a comment in here today, once you catch the replay, is you'll see that I'm going to respond to your comment. You can ask questions in your video. So again, in the previous one, I said, is there anything else that is a challenge for you? Is there anything else that is a pain point for you that is preventing you from traveling? Let me know in the comments. So that is me asking a question, and that then opens up to encourage discussions. So the second tip there is go live occasionally to interact with your audience in real time. So that is why I come on every morning, 8 a.m. South African Standard Time, to interact with you guys. So you're welcome to hop on live. You're welcome to let me know where you're listening in from. You're welcome to ask me any questions. I also go live on TikTok every day at 3:30 South African Standard Time. So for those of you who are on TikTok, you can find me there as well. And that's where I interact a little bit more with like exactly what questions are pressing people when it comes to starting their online business. And I'm able to give them answers right there in real time. All right, so that was our fourth tip. And the last tip is be consistent and genuine. And why it matters is that consistency in your message, your tone, and content builds credibility. Being genuine ensures that your connections are built on trust. Now, how do you do this? Well, maintain a consistent posting schedule. Like I just said to you, like I'm live every morning, 8 a.m. on YouTube, 3:30 on TikTok. You'll see that there are 2 shorts that I post every day on YouTube at about 1 o'clock and 6 p.m. And those will go out. So you already know exactly when posts are coming through from me. I do the same on TikTok. I post it 3 times a day. So I have a posting schedule that works. And you want to stay true to your brand's value and be honest in your communications. So exactly, I'm not changing from what I'm professing. In other words, I want you to have more time to travel. I want you to have more money to travel. And I have a solution, which is called an automated online system in digital marketing that can help you with that. Because I don't want you to let life pass you by. I don't want you to miss feeling vibrant and youthful, having adventures with your family. I want you to be able to seize every day to the fullest. And I know that you probably are stuck in your system, that you probably don't actually know what options are available, and you probably don't realize that you actually have the skills and the knowledge to delve into doing something like this. And so again, this is my message. I am very consistent with my message. You're not going to hear me talking about retirement funds and retirees. You're not going to hear me talking about not having kind of like being a stay-at-home mom and wanting to be there with your kids, because that's not me. I'm always going to be talking about travel and adventure and how that's going to be able to spice up your life and create more growth and opportunity for you. So don't try to be someone that you're not. Authenticity is what makes and keeps your audience coming back and back and back. And those are the 5 tips, guys. So remember, to build genuine connections, remember to share your personal story. And you can do this via face or faceless. Remember that you need to speak the language of your audience. Like, speak the way that draws them in. Is that professional? Is that polite? Is that friendly? Show empathy. Make sure that you engage with your followers in a way that is working for you, and always be consistent and genuine. And those are pretty much the 5 tips that I have for you when it comes to creating and being relatable to your audience and creating those genuine connections. And if you have any comments, if you have any questions, again, pop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Also, let me know if you're catching this replay where you're listening in from, because it's really fun for me to know where in the world everyone is. Otherwise, from my side, I hope that's been helpful. Remember, get your travel boots on, and I hope to see you sometime soon. Check the descriptions for my website, grab the free blueprint if this interests you, and we'll be able to take this conversation further on email, and hopefully we will see you in the digital growth community, and so that you too can become a digital marketer. You never know. If you don't try, you'll never know if it's going to work for you. Have a beautiful day.